Today's date is Thursday, the 12th of January, and I'm looking for a possible liquidity sweep with the binary destroyer on GPUSD. So if we just have a quick look at the daily time frame, we can see an area of resistance. So we've got a change of character, we've got a lower low being formed, and now we're pulled back to this area here. And as you can see, if we look left, it's previously been tapped into before and moved from this level. So on the daily time frame, the first rule has been met. We're looking for a possible sell opportunity. We now want to scale down to the 1 hour time frame and look to see where the liquidity is going to be building. So if we just mark up this area here and zoom in, you can see that retail are looking to take sell positions at this level. So you can see the trend down, pull back, new lower low being formed, and now a new lower low is looking to be formed as well. Retail are going to be selling at this level and putting their stop losses above this area here. What we want to do is wait for this area to get tapped into. We want the liquidity to be taken, and then we'll look for a sell position to take down with the institutions. So 1 hour time frame, we're looking for this area to get tapped into now. We're looking for the institutions to take liquidity, and we will look for a sell position. We'll scale it down to the 5-minute time frame. We'll load up the binary destroyer and look for a mogwai signal in this area here, and we'll take the trade. Either wait for a change of character off the 5 minutes, or a mogwai signal, or even a mogwai signal and price to close below the TCA line. If we get all of those 3 rules to be met, we are looking at a possible move. If we go back to the daily, we're looking for a possible move of around 500 pips, around 350, perhaps if we want to target down here to 1,000 pips. Stop loss is probably going to be around 20 to 30 pips, depending where we get the mogwai signal in this danger zone here. So I'm currently just waiting for this area to be taken, liquidity to be taken, and then I will update you on the trade. Update on GPUSD. It's actually been around an hour and a half now, and we've finally broken to the upside, and you can see we're starting to take liquidity. So if I just mark up this level here, you can see that liquidity is now being taken, which is good because we now know that institutions are coming into play, playing their hand, and we want to do the same. So everybody that would have sold here thinking this was a continuation for a downtrend, they would have seen the low, the new low down here, and they're thinking, okay, resistance area, let's look for a continuation to create a new lower low. Obviously that didn't happen. We've now broken to the upside. So what I'm looking for now is really this candle to stay above this level, perhaps more liquidity to be taken, and I'm now going to scale it down to the 5-minute time frame, and this is where I'm going to start to look for a mogwai signal at this level here. So we had a nice little buy actually with the trend, and now we're starting to pop a mogwai signal. But again, I don't just want to take a trade at that mogwai signal. I could and perhaps use a wider stop loss just to factor in any more movement. But what I'd normally want to see is price to start to come to the TCA level like it has here. TCA line to perhaps to turn green, the MACD to cross over. And as you can see here, just by looking at the MACD, we haven't quite peaked at this level yet. We haven't quite gone overbought. So what you'll find here is, if I just go back to price action, what you'll actually find at this level is you're going to see a lot of people thinking, okay, we've sold here now, we've got stopped out, so I'm now looking for perhaps a buy at this level, thinking it's going to go up. So you're going to get sales, you're going to get buys. Again, we're just going to sit and be patient, and we're going to wait for price to close, perhaps mogwai signal on the 5 minutes, and as we start to come to the TCA line on the 5 minutes, we will look to take it down. And like I said, we should look to see for around a 500 pip move. So update on GPUSD, and yeah, I'll update you again if we get any more further movements. Okay, so GPUSD is still dropping. TCA lines just flickered red. Now, I am expecting price to pull back slightly because, again, you're going to be getting buyers at this level, like I showed you on the 1 hour. You're going to be on the 5 minutes. You're going to get people trying to buy at this level. So I am expecting a pullback. But what I will do is I will enter a trade now. Just because I don't want to miss out on the move. But as we pull back, or I just banged the microphone. As we pull back, I'm going to be entering perhaps a second trade on the end of the pullback. So I'm going to take initial trade here. Again, I'm going to put a slightly wide stop loss because I am anticipating a pullback in the market. By the way, this is my trade, all my trades so far. Just to kind of give you an update, not that, you know, I've averaged around a 92% win ratio, 3% drawdown. I started the account on the 3rd of January with a 5 grand and I've already doubled the account. So this is going to be a trade on GPUSD. Again, I'm just going to slightly reduce my lot size on this, mainly because I know price is going to pull back. So we're going to go for half a lot. I'm going to take a sell there. And as you can see here, we're now in a trade. But like I said, I am anticipating price to pull back slightly. But if we don't pull back, I'm in a trade already, which is great. If we pull back, it just means I'm getting in at a better price. You can see here, if we go to the 5 minutes now, we've just closed below that TCA line. That TCA line's turned red, which is great. I'm in a trade. Everything's going nicely as I expected. But like I said, I am expecting price to pull back. So again, I'll update you very shortly on this trade. Okay, so it's been around 3 or 4 minutes now, and as you can see here, if I just go to my trade, you can see it's dropped nicely into profit. It's currently around 5 pips, 5.2 pips, which is great. I'm actually glad that I entered at the price I did because it's still dropping. But again, it all depends now, the fight between the buyers and sellers, because like I said, on the 5 minutes, it's dropping nicely. At the 5 minutes, we've come down to that break and retouch to the upside. So we're going to get buyers at this level. We know that. But the question is how much are the institutions playing their hand now, pushing price down? We know we've got a liquidity grab because you can see here, big move up and then a big move down. So yeah, that's an update on that trade. I'll update you probably when we start to come down to this level here. We could see a pullback. What was interesting as well is if I was perhaps a little bit on the ball or 5 steps ahead, I could have entered on the 1 minute time frame, because we look at the MACD. See how the MACD's gone overbought, Mogwai signal on the 1 minute time frame. And again, if we were a bit ahead of the game, we could have had even a tighter stop loss and bigger take profit. You know, we could have seen a 5 or 10 pip stop loss with a target of around 20 pips. So, you know, we'd already be at a 1 to 4 or maybe 1 to 2 already on this trade. But we haven't. I entered off the 5 minute time frame. So yeah, that's an update on that trade. Okay, update. I just looked in the Telegram group and a lot of members are also taking the same trade, which is good. Just read it to you here. Doing it on gold though, as it's predictable. I've also been trying the new strategy by Jamie, the liquidity grab. GPUSD at the liquidity grab level now. Looks like it is starting to move. It gives a Mogwai signal. Mogwai arrow formed on 5 minute time frame. Anyone in GPUSD. 1 to 4 hit. Waiting for so this BD member's already entered this trade. He must have entered it on the 1 minute time frame. And again, John's also took it. GPUSD, here we go. So yeah, this member's stacked the trades on GPUSD. I guess you would have been. So yes, that's an update to give you an example on what's happening with the trade. It's kind of pulled back slightly, which, like I said, I did expect that to happen. But yeah, again, I'll update you perhaps in 5, 10 or 15 minutes time. So a lot of BD members are loving this setup. Yes, you are a star for the setup this morning. I would not have spotted this as I'm very new to trading. Gold may be on a buy 1 minute soon. I was a chicken and entered on the 5 minute time frame. Thanks for the setup, Jamie. Wow, what a setup. So let me just give you an update on the trade. So as you can see here, it's dropped nicely, and you can see that liquidity, can't you? See, because it comes up and then comes down. So beautiful trade. I'm glad that I entered where I did. Obviously the trade itself is sitting at around, what's that, currently around 13, 14 pips. Now, normally my style of trading is in and out scalping. I'm not really the type of trader that likes to hold trades for long periods of time. So what I'll probably do with this trade is set a take profit of 20 pips, okay? The reason being, I should put a stop loss as well, but I'm going to sit and watch it. normally with this trade, we should be entering off the 1 minute time frame. So you can see here, like I said, going forward, it'd probably be a case of entering on the 1 minute time frame, 10 pip stop loss. You're looking at around 24, 25 pip take profit. So, on the 1 minute time frame, beautiful, beautiful setup. But I am anticipating price to pull back. So as it starts pulling back now, this is where we want to start taking profit. So what we'll do is we'll actually take profit. We'll take a percentage of the profit. We'll move our stop loss to break even, just so it becomes a risk-free trade. The question is though, is how do I take partial profit on this? Give me a sec. You know what? I don't even know how to close off part of the position on TradingView. Normally when I do my scalping, it's literally fixed stop loss, fixed take profit. And yeah, I don't even know how to do a partial trade, but I'm actually going to close that position off there. Okay. Like I said, normally I'd leave the trade. Perhaps you could target maybe a 500 to 1,000 pip move on this. The reason why I've closed it off early is just simply because it's my style of trading. I like to get in, get out on the market. If we just bring it to some price action now, you can actually see if we scale to the 1 minute time frame, or let's say have a look at the 5 minute time frame, you can see we've started to come to this level here now. Now what you'll probably get at this level is a pullback happening. As you can see here, price is pulling up. So we are expecting a pullback, and it could be another possible re-entry point. We'll see what happens, but that's an update on that trade. I've now took profit on it. It was a good trade, wasn't it? Nice little in and out scalp, no drawdown whatsoever. It was beautiful. So that was a trade on GPUSD. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If I get any more re-entry points, perhaps a possible pullback, I will enter again and I'll carry this video on. But if I don't, have a lovely trading session. My name is Jamie Palmer, and thank you for watching. Okay, so let me give you a quick update on GPUSD. I decided to re-enter the trade again. So you can see here I've entered the trade. I've actually increased my lot size now to 1 lots. I'll just give you an update on the actual trade. So if I just go to the 5 minutes now, you can see that we had this liquidity sweep here. So what's actually happened is, obviously everybody was selling at this level, putting their stop losses here. Price has come up, stopped everybody out, and now price has dropped. Now it's been around 20 minutes, and I believe in the last slide or the last clip I said that I was waiting for price to pull back on the 5 minutes time frame. So you can see here we had that initial sell off, and now you're going to get buyers here pushing price up because you're going to be getting the pullback in the market. People would see this level here and they think, you know what, let's buy because it's a new high being formed. So price has pulled back and we got that little buy opportunity break and retouch. Now if we go to the binary destroyer now on the 1 minute time frame, hold on here, on the 1 minute time frame, we actually had that sell opportunity here. That was the liquidity sweep down, and I was hoping for a buy here on the pullback. Unfortunately we didn't get that. The binary destroyer decided that it wasn't good enough to give me a signal, so we didn't get that. But what we have got now is another Mogwai signal with the MACD gone overbought, and this is why I've re-entered the trade here. Now even though on the 1 minute time frame it's created a higher high, it's created a higher high, and you're perhaps thinking, well, Jamie, this is against the trend. Yes, but remember, we're trading liquidity with the binary destroyer. So if we take it back to the daily, we know that this area is an area where traders are likely to enter the market. You can see here, okay, and just by looking at the daily, you can see it's a change of character, break and retouch. So scaling it down again from the daily, we go to the 1 hour with now, if I just again bring up some price action at this level, hold on here, bring up some price action, you know we've had that initial liquidity sweep. Now price came straight back down, so everybody that sold here literally spiked into this level and was like, yep, thank you very much, I'm stopping everybody out. And now what you've got here, look at this candlestick, you can tell that the institutions are coming into play. Look at all these wicks. So what you've actually got here now is a fight between the buyers looking to push price up and institutions looking to push price down. Now, let me ask you the question. Who is likely to win here? The institutions or retail? Obviously the institutions. So I'm looking for a sell again at this level, which basically, as you can probably guess what I'm doing, is I'm scalping the market. Literally scalping in and out, in and out, in and out. We took the sell. Obviously, I didn't take it off the 1 minute, which I should have done. I took it off the 5 minutes. That was the 5 minute sell that I took. Maybe I should took it off the 1 minute. But again, we're now at the 1 minute time frame, and we've now got that sell opportunity here. So again, take profit. Take profit is I'll probably target the bottom of the zone again. So what's that, around a 15, 17 pip move. Current situation on the trade is fluctuating at around 1 to 2 pips. So what I'll probably do is I'll set a take profit of 15 pips. Stop loss, I don't actually set a stop loss, but I will close the trade off in a loss if it goes against me. The reason why I don't actually physically set a stop loss is because I don't want price to go up to my stop loss, stop me out, and then reverse. And, you know, I'd end up having a losing trade, which could have been a winning trade. And I don't want to be part of that. So, but it's currently sitting at around 3 pips now. So, yeah, again, I'll update you on this trade. This is our second trade now on GPUSD. Okay, update on this trade. I'm actually going to close this trade off early. Okay, price has come down. The reason being is because I have a dentist appointment at 11:30. And I don't particularly want to hold trades open. It's not my style of trading. I'm a scalper in and out. So I'm literally going to close this trade off early. And that is me done. I'm not going to do any more trading for the rest of the day. I've stopped doing emails. I'm going to go out and go to the dentist and get my teeth whitened. Because I drink too much coffee. That's my problem. I drink too much coffee in the morning, and I give myself, well, I wouldn't say bad teeth, but I want white teeth. And then I'm going to go out for some lunch. I'm going to do some shopping. But yeah, that's an update on the trades. Let me just have a quick look in the Telegram group to see if any of the BD members took the same trades as well. So let me just have a quick look. What pair are you waiting for? Industry banks. Thanks, John. Let's watch it. Waiting for it to break. So yeah, there you go there. So G members still loving it. That's an update. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and thank you for watching.